Today I shall be discussing about the communication. Communication, as we understand, is two types. It's a verbal communication by words or by your mouth, speech, and non-verbal communication. The non-verbal communication is known as body language. So I shall be talking about the body language today. What is body language? Body language is an essence or the sixth sense into you when you can read other person's mind without even speaking a word to him. I shall introduce body language to you today through this video, and the body language means when you are standing in front of somebody, you have passed small smile. That smile means something. The way you have smiled gives a message. That is the body language. Many a times you must have felt that you have not met a person ever. He comes across, moment you see him, you feel some sort of attraction. Or on the other side, you feel some sort of a repulsion from that chap. You don't want to look at him. You generate a lot of hatred or dislike from him without even interacting with him. That is body language. Now, body language is governed by number of factors. First is by the looks of your body. Body language has got basically three defining parameters. That is your stance, the way you stand, the way you walk. Your posture, the way you make your hands move, your eyes move, the way you interact or shake hands. And third is your face impression. Your face and eyes do not tell lies. Moment you look at somebody, looking at somebody is having a lot of angles. You may be glaring at him, you may be decently looking at him, you may be with eyes, you may be challenging him. When your eyebrows are raised and you're looking continuously, glaring into somebody, that means you're trying to challenge him. But with a soft smile, when you look into the eyes and your gestures are very soft, the other person will understand that you may be positive with him. Similarly, when you stand, you may be standing with your hands on the hips. That shows your commanding position. But same hands, if they go back behind your hips, that means arrogance. That means something negative. When you shake hands, a firm handshake means you have got warmth inside. You are very positive. You are a straightforward person. There are people who shake hands in a commanding way. They'll put their hand above your hand like this and show their grip. That means they have got an attitude of superiority complex. They may not be superior, but they will try to show that. There are certain people who show their weak personality. When they shake hand, it will be like a dead fish. They'll just hand over their hand like this to somebody, or maybe they'll 4 fingers only they will shake. That is a weak indication of a personality. There are some people who stand straight. That means he's straightforward. By the bearing, the way he stands means he's straightforward. There are certain people who are slouchy, sit like this, neck down, shoulders slaggy. That means that person is a weak personality. He's a slouching man. These are the things which indicate when you have your eyes raised like this, that means either you are surprised or you don't believe something. But many a times you shrink your eyes. Either you're thinking something or you're trying to be offensive. Even your nostrils when they are broad open, something like a horse when it runs. You have seen the nostrils opening. That means aggression. But when you have decent nostrils, in the natural form, that means you are cool, calm. There is a gesture when you welcome somebody. Without a smile, with a very dull face, and you are keeping your arm crossed like this, that means you are very defensive. You are not very keen to receive that person, or you are not very happy by his coming. But opposite to this, there is an open arm gesture. You welcome somebody with open arms. That means a warmth, a positivity, a happiness comes into you when you are greeting that man. Similarly, even when you are talking, your tone specifies whether you are happy, angry, crook. If you are very, very violent with somebody, but you have a suppressed tone, the other person will get the message. It is not that you have to shout. He will get the message that you are not happy with the environment or the situation or the discussion which is going on. So these are the advantages of understanding a body language. When you are sitting crossed legs, that is also a defensive gesture. When you are sitting your one leg over the other in the figure of 4, that means you are trying to show your commanding position. Commanding position means you are at a higher platform and you have that attitude in you. At times, you must have seen when you raise a finger at somebody, it is a challenging attitude. When you raise a thumb, it is a positive and supportive attitude. But similarly, when you raise your thumb like this and give a jerk, it's a negative attitude. It is 100% negative. When you are talking to somebody and clutching your hands like this, that means you are into anger and pass some derogatory orders or derogatory remarks. But when you are like this, stippling hands, means you are thinking something, you want to pass orders, you want to convey something, but with your proper thought process. These are the advantages and these are the methods you can have an understanding for the body language. So in this lesson, only this much, I shall be discussing various gestures, detailed process and detailed enlargement of each body part. What does it mean in a body language? Till then, take care. God bless.